All right. A very good evening to all of you, all my fellow traders. I welcome you all at today's OLYMP Trades, yet another webinar where we will be learning about a very good, a very profitable and easy to understand strategy, guys. So I welcome you all, and it is my pleasure conducting this webinar for you guys today. Let us wait for everyone to join, and then we will be starting to talk about the strategy. Hi Kevin, hi Ziad, Umair, Ahmed, hello, hi Webhav, hello everyone. Yes, we do have upcoming USD news on the economic calendar, three-star news on USD at 7 p.m. IST, right? So we will be talking about that also in today's webinar. Hi Kevin, you can see the news on the economic calendar. Just filter out your calendar to three-star important news. Hi, Hemant Kumar. My name is Himanshu Kapoor. I'm filling in for Thomas. Shahid. Um, that name I think is familiar. Almas Panari, right? Hi, Shahid. Hi, Villain Gamer. Adivasi Swag. Hello. Hello, everyone. Okay. All right. So our today's topic of discussion is the rodeo strategy, and along with the rodeo strategy, I will also be giving you some insights. So, guys, for all my fellow traders who have recently joined the platform, this is what the platform looks like. Okay, so on the left hand side of the screen, we can see that what are the all available assets on the platform. These are all the available assets. And this is the rate of return which we are supposed to get on that particular asset for that particular point of time in fixed time trading. Okay. And this is Forex. So we have these two very popular trading modes on the platform, Forex and FTT. We have another trading mode as well, which is stock PT, stock price trading, which we will be talking about someday else. And here in the strategies section, once you click on this technical analysis button, you will see four options here. Okay. Indicators, where all the indicators will be shown, oscillators, where all the oscillators will be shown, and drawing, if you want to draw something on the screen, if you want to draw trend lines, horizontal lines, vertical lines, everything, support and resistance will be available, and the strategies section. And the advisor section, wherein some advisors are available which advise you for a particular trade entry. At morning, JPY news not work. Please see the chart at morning time frame. Yes, Shahid, in the morning, I remember that the Japanese news, it did not have much impact on the Japanese yen because the variation between the actual data and the forecasted data, that was not much big. Okay, the variation, the gap between both of those were not that big that it could make a huge difference on the currency. So you should take care of these things. That is why it did not have that much impact on the currency. Hi, Neeraj. Okay, I think so. We should start talking about the strategy now. I think all of us are present. So again, guys, I welcome you all. The topic of today's discussion is the rodeo strategy. Okay, so in order to apply the rodeo strategy, you will click on this technical analysis button. Here, the button is there. Now you will go to the strategy section. Under the strategy section, you will find the rodeo strategy in the expert strategy section. So guys, if you are having the expert status on the platform, the rodeo strategy will be available pre-designed to you. However, if you are not having the expert status on the platform, I will teach you how to apply the strategy with manual settings. So this strategy is one of the traders' favorites. It is my favorite as well. It is a counter trend strategy that relies on Heikin-Ashi, stochastic, and MACD indicators. Heikin-Ashi's color change is the key indication. As we all know, the Heikin-Ashi's key indication is whenever the candle is changing its color. So that is one of the indication. It suggests a coming trend change. Oscillators are used as a confirmation here. Make sure you watch this video after the webinar for revision. Okay, so now we have applied the Rodeo strategy onto the chart, and we can see that the chart has changed to Heiken-Ashi candles. Right, guys? So if you are not having the expert status, this will be the setting that you need to apply. You will apply the stochastic with these settings. Please take a screenshot or note it down, and you will apply the MACD with these settings. Okay. All right, guys. How many of you are having the expert status on the platform? Please feel free to mention in the live chat. Guys, please mention the current status of your account in the live chat, guys. If you are having expert, starter, or advanced. Okay, starter, Webber, expert status, but I am not an expert in trading. It's okay, Webber, don't worry. You see, trading is a skill, and in order to develop a skill, you need a lot of practice, you need a lot of patience, and it will be developed over time. Don't worry. Just hold the vision and trust the process, Webber. Starter expert starter. So most of our fellow traders today have joined are having the starter status. So guys, again, in order to apply the strategy, you have to click on the technical analysis button. Now this is for the expert status traders. It is pre-designed available. In order to apply with starter status, you need to go in the technical analysis section under the oscillator section. You need to apply the stochastic with these values 1433 and MACD with the values 12, 26 and 9. Okay. All right, guys. So now let us understand that how to find a trade entry in this strategy. See, guys, the number one change will be the number one key indication in this strategy is the change in the Heiken-Ashi candle. Let us switch the asset. Okay. See, for example, whenever the Heiken-Ashi candle is changing its color, for example, here the candles were previously appearing red. When the candle changed into red green color, it was the confirmation. And as soon as the MACD is above the zero line here, this is the point where we are going to enter into the trade, and we have to make sure that when we are entering into the trade, the blue stochastic line has to be intersecting the orange stochastic line in the upward direction or the downward direction as per the direction of our trade. Here it seems to be a very good entry. The Heiken-Ashi candle has changed its color, so I am entering into a downside trade here. My trade duration is 1 minute. See, the key indication here was previously the Heiken-Ashi were appearing green in color. Then the candlestick changed its color. Then again a red candle appeared. We can see that the stochastic is below the orange line here. So two out of three confirmations we have received, and that is why we have entered into a downside trade. Let us wait for this trade to close, guys. And if you are attending my webinars regularly, you might know that I'm a very big fan of the martingale principle. If we will win this trade, we will continue with the same amount, and if we lose this trade, we will increase the next trade amount with the martingale principle to 40 USD. However, we have won this trade very comfortably, guys. So the key indication here was the color change in the Heiken-Ashi candle and the stochastic blue line intersecting the orange line. Um Mukerian wala Ravi. Ravi, in order to contact Himanshu Kapoor, you need to contact the support department first, and they will arrange a call back for you from Himanshu. The trade time can be kept to 1 minute as well, Weber, but you should be diversifying your trade duration. It should be somewhere between 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4, 5 minutes. Sometimes you can also go for 1 minute time frame. Yes. All right, let us try to find some other entry now. In Mahajantar index, we can see that the Heikin candle has changed its color to green, right? Previously, it was having a series of red candles. Now the candlestick has changed its color to green. So the main key indication we have received, the blue stochastic line is intersecting the orange stochastic line in the upward direction. So this is an upward trade entry. Aka, I attend Sandeep sir's personal class. Great. All the very best. Okay, guys. So we have entered into another trade here in Mahajantar Index upward direction for 2 minute duration. Let's see what the trade results are going to be. Now, based upon the result of this trade, I will decide the trade amount for my next trade, whether to use the martingale principle or not. See, the trade is now starting to come in our favor. Let us wait for this trade to close, guys, and then we will enter into the next trade. Meanwhile, let us try to find an entry. Here also, there is an indication of color change, but the color is changing again and again, so it seems to be volatile. However, in Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar, we can enter into a downside trade. The Heikin candle has changed its color to red. The stochastic is intersecting in the downward direction. The MACD is also suggesting below the zero line, so hence a downward entry. Now, I am not changing the trade amount here because we are winning the previous trades. That is why I am not changing the trade amount here. All right, guys. So we have won 2 out of 2 trades as of now using the Rodeo strategy, and the third trade also is currently going coming in our favor. But in fixed time trading, anything can happen even in the last second, so you should not get demotivated. Just follow your money management rules. Ranjit Shah, I'm trading with you live. See, my webinar is having a latency of at least 3 to 4 seconds, Ranjit. So you can do it, but at your own risk. Okay, so it was a standoff trade. So we will again not change the trade amount. In AUD against USD, we have received a downside trade. Now I will change the time frame somewhat to 4 minutes, increase the time frame here. That is how you should diversify your trade duration. Guys, today at 7 p.m. IST, a very important news initial jobless claims of the USD currency is going to be released. We will try to make one trade based upon the data as well, the data release as well. I'm not able to understand your query here. Someone told me not to open trade at 4 candle. What does that mean, sir? Yeah, if the Heikin candle has changed its color and it has already been, let's say, 3 to 4 candles, at that position, you should avoid making the trade, right? Guys, we seem to have an entry in the basic dollar index as well. The Heikin candle has changed its color. The stochastic is intersecting in the upward Guys, please confirm that if you are able to hear me well. Hello. Yes, it does web up. If you are taking the entry on the very first two candles after the color change and avoid trading from the third candle onwards, it is going to increase the chances of you winning the trade. All right, Neeraj, thank you for the confirmation. So right now we are losing these two trades. So now we might have to use the martingale principle here. Okay. So we will use the martingale principle, but first of all, let us wait for these two trades to close. Meanwhile, let us try to find another entry. In Bitcoin, we got a very good signal here, but we somehow missed this trade. Okay, I think it would be wise enough to close this trade now since we are not winning this trade. And the Heikenaishi candle has again changed its color. So I am entering into a downside trade now. Two trades I am entering considering the martingale procedure. And in AUD USD, I think the situation might be the same. Yes. Okay, guys. So let us wait for all these trades to close. Then we will see that what is the overall position. If the overall position is positive or negative, based upon that, we will plan our next trades. Okay. Let us wait for these trades to close. Ashutosh, please contact the support department regarding this issue. All right. Now let us see that what is the overall position. See, we have recovered this $20 here. We have recovered these $20 by winning these two trades by using the martingale principle. So we are yet to recover this amount. For this amount to recover, we will enter into a trade of 40 USD. Okay, let us try to find another entry now. Guys, if you are having anything specific in your mind, if you want me to trade on any specific entry, please mention it in the live chat. If found suitable enough, I will study that entry and we might even enter into that trade. Yes, Shahidji, I will be trading on today's USD news. Ranjit Shah, see, every strategy is a good strategy. Basically, the end result will always be depending upon how disciplined you are using that strategy and with how much patience you are holding on to your profits and accepting your losses. Now we are on the second step of the martingale, so we have to be very careful with the entry because the amount is bigger now. Okay, we have received an entry in the AUD against the JPY currency pair. The Heikenaishi candle has changed its color to red. The price is trying to go in the downward direction with strong momentum. The blue stochastic line is very close to intersect the orange stochastic line in the downward direction. So a downward trade here for 1 minute. Let us wait for this trade to close. Then we will decide whether to continue with the martingale process or whether to return back to the same amount. Shahid, I will be trading on the USD currency pair. Don't worry, at 7 p.m. sharp when the data is released. Let us wait for the data to be released. If you are going to use the parabolic with this strategy, Vaibhav, I suggest you use the parabolic with the value 0.04. It will make easier for you to identify the entries. Okay, so we have won this trade as well, and I think now our overall position is very much on the profitable side. So we have recovered both of these two lost trades with the help of the martingale. Guys, apart from Shahid, who else is waiting for the data to be released on the economic calendar? Please mention. I will trade on that data. If at an entry point, if its tail is too long, are there more chances of a reversal? See, if the tail is too long, it means that the price is getting a rejection, and rejection is always a sign of reversal. Yes, Vaibhav, it might increase your chances to win. All right, guys, I think we have almost earned around 90 USD in this session. Now I am going to enter into a trade using the economic data, which is going to be released very soon in almost 5 minutes. And the currency pairs which I will be eyeing on is the USD JPY. Okay, USD JPY, since the Japanese yen, it showed us some positive data in the morning when the GDP data was released. So the price was supposed to come down, and it is right now coming down. If the USD data is in the negative side, then I will enter into a downside trade here. Okay, I think that I can take certain risk here. Let us enter into a forex trade for 50 USD with a multiplier of 500 and a stop loss of 50%. The commission is very much high at this point because I think that the Euro USD is in very great demand. A lot of traders are trading. Sure, Madhav, we will be trading on the economic news. Ravi Raj. Hello, Ravi Raj. Okay, I'm fine. How about you, sir? Greetings from Malaysia. Yes, hello. I've been back testing this strategy since last month, and I can say win percent is approx 70 to 80%. Right. Yes, in Europe and US session. Correct. The multipliers do enhance your profits, actually, Weber, but I think you're not able to notice. I don't think that you know actually how the multiplier works. So I suggest you have a one-on-one session with the experts on the OLYMP TRADE platform. Just contact the support department. They will book a session for you with the expert, a one-on-one personal basis. Guys, I'm waiting for the data to be released. Meanwhile, I would like you all to tell me how is your trading going? Are you facing any difficulties on the platform? If you want to discuss anything, please feel free, guys. Okay, in less than 3 minutes, how to identify whether the market is stable or unstable. Vaibhav, you can add the moving averages on the chart. For example, you can add three moving averages with the value of 13, 21, and 39. And if the moving averages are all of them are moving in a particular direction, it shows us that the market is in a trending market. And if the moving averages are very close to each other, it is supposed to be a sideways market. I will show you guys how to do that also. We'll apply moving averages very soon. I'm just waiting for the economic data to be released so that we all can see how the news is impacting the USD currency here. And I will also enter into a trade using the data which is going to be released. Ranjit, as I told you, all the strategies are good. The end result will always depend upon your discipline. I think you all might agree with me here that the end results are always based upon how disciplined you are. Otherwise, all the strategies are having good results. Okay, in just less than 1 minute, the data is going to be released. So let us be ready. Okay, guys, any moment now, the data will be released and we will see the movement. See, the data is negative. The data is actually the same at it was predicted. So I don't think there is going to be any specific movement in the upside or in the downward direction. The previous data somewhat was lesser than the actual data which has been released now. So we don't have much exciting news on the economic calendar today, guys. If you use Japanese candlesticks, you will be confused because basically the key indication in this strategy, Webhub, is the Heiken-Ashi candle color change only. So as we all, if you are noticing the economic calendar, the actual data is just the, I mean, it's just equal to the predicted data. So right now we are not seeing any sharp movement in the market here. So I think I should move my stop loss to 100% here or 80% and let us leave it as it is. Okay, guys. So back to the strategy. You just need to Google the economic calendar investing.com. If you are searching it from India, you should go for the Indian version. Okay, we have starting to reap some profits on the trade. Now I'm shifting my stop loss to zero. Apply, done. Now this trade is basically risk free for us. All right, guys. Back to the strategy now. Guys, if you have any questions relating to the strategy or anything you want to discuss, please feel free to mention in the live chat if you are studying any particular asset, if you want to discuss about any particular asset, any entry, anything you want to tell, discuss, or convey, or even suggest, please feel free to do that in the live chat section. Again, I'm going to shift my stop loss to 10%. I flicker, is this strategy good for small accounts? I'm not able to understand your query here. Can you please be more specific? Okay, guys, I think that is it. This was the movement I was expecting since the data was not exciting enough. So I think we have hit the target of 100 USD for this session. In order to get the expert status, Ranjit, you need to make a deposit of more than 500 USD. Or what you can do is you can climb your way in the trader way section by earning experience points, and eventually you will reach the expert status. Okay, guys, so the trade on the economic calendar data also gave us some profit here, and the overall situation is now profitable almost by 100 USD. Let us try to make a couple more trades. Yes, I flicker. You can even use the rodeo strategy in small capital, but I always suggest you guys to make deposits with sufficient amount so that you can always use the martingale principle. Okay, guys, let us try to enter into couple more trades. Then we will call it a day. Okay, we can see the dollar losing its value eventually. The euro is also losing its value. Let us see what is happening in the euro USD. See, it is kind of moving in a sideways trend because both of them are losing their values. So what can be done here is we can enter into a downward trade in USD JPY again. Let us see from our entry point where the price is right now. Okay, the price has fallen more, I think. We made the exit at 362 and right now it is at more below. Okay, so yeah, we could have been holding on to this trade for a bit more long period, but it's fine. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to mention in the live chat. I will make a couple more trades using the rodeo strategy for you guys to understand. Then, okay, since there is a series of red candles in the basic dollar index, so I think very soon a green candle also might appear here. So I will make a short trade expecting an upward movement here. Now I'm making this trade risk free because since we are just trying our luck here, because a lot of red candle has appeared in the basic dollar index already. So I'm trying my luck entering into an upside trade here for 1 minute. Guys, you should do always, if you want to do such things, you should always do it when you're having sufficient capital so that you can follow the martingale procedure. So you can see that our luck is favoring us, like fortune favors the brave. The candle has colored, the candle change its color, and I think this trade might close in our favor now. Yes, since this is a risk-free trade, I will again enter into another risk-free trade here, again in the same direction, guys. Neeraj, if you apply a lot of strategies on the chart, I mean, you will just get confused. So let's keep aside the billion wheel fractal from this strategy. We will not use it here. Okay, as you can see, both the trades are somewhat in our favor only. One we have already won, and the other one is going on right now. The candle has changed its color, so hopefully this should also close in our favor. But even if it does not, since it was a risk-free trade, we are in a good position. Very good position, I would say. Guys, so today we used the rodeo strategy, and you guys can see how much accuracy which we have received. Out of 14 trades, we just lost two trades. Rest 12 trades, they were in our favor. Let us open one more trade. Let's, okay, in the euro against Australian dollar, I think we can enter into an upside trade for the next 10 minutes or 7 minutes. Since the price was continuously going in the downward direction, the candle has changed its color. MACD is signaling above the zero line. Stochastic is intersecting in the above upward direction. So hence an upward side trade for 7 minute duration, guys. So this trade is also starting to come in our favor. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, anything you wish to ask, please feel free to mention in the live chat, guys. Any questions, any doubts, anything you want to share with me. This will be the last trade of the day, and I will teach you a short trick. If we win this trade, then we will call it a day. However, if we lose this trade, I will definitely show you how to make the recovery, and then we will close the webinar for today, guys. So it's your last chance. If you have any doubts, any questions, please mention in the live chat, guys. I'm looking forward to answer all your questions, all your queries, all your doubts. See, Vaibhav, the idea here is to just diversify the time frame. Sometimes by analyzing the chart, you should enter into 2 minutes, and sometimes by analyzing the chart, you should enter into 5 minutes or 7 minutes. So you should have an understanding of the price action technique. Okay, guys, I think that this trade is, as of now, it is going against us. So in order to make the recovery, I will be showing you a trick also. But first of all, let us wait for the result of this trade. Let us see where is the USD JPY heading now. Okay, so we can see it has made the recovery. So it was the right decision to enter the trade, to exit the trade at that point. See, guys, this trade is not going in our favor as of now. Another 3 minutes still remaining. So let us do one thing. Dis Despite of the result of this trade, let us try to make the recovery here. So in order to recover 30 USD, I will enter into a trade for 50 USD and I will enter into a short trade for 5 seconds. Since the price is constantly going down, let us enter into a downward trade here. So we've already made the recovery, guys. Even if we lose this trade, we have already made the recovery here. Now, this was a trade. I was taking the risk because I have sufficient capital in my account. So that is why you should always have sufficient capital in order to follow the martingale procedure, guys. So overall, the today's webinar was profitable. We were able to earn good profits, and this trade is, I don't think it is coming in our favor. So I'm closing this trade. So the overall profits for today's webinar was close to 150 USD, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to mention in the live chat. And out of 16 trades, we have only lost 3 trades. The rest, 13 trades went in our favor. Okay, guys, I think you don't have any questions now. So it was very good having this webinar with you guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I hope that you learned something of value today. And in our upcoming webinar, we will be discussing some new strategies, guys. So I always look forward to hosting these webinars for you. If you like this webinar, do like, share, and comment under this video so that it encourages me to bring more insightful, useful, knowledgeable material for you guys every week. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Take care. All the very best. Please remember to trade safely, responsibly. All right, guys. Bye bye. Take care. See you next time. Until next time, all the best. Whenever you should trade, see, ideally there is no such time when it is an ideal time to trade. You can trade whenever you are available. But yes, if you trade in the US and European sessions, you will find a much volatile market. And if you are trading using the parabolic, the volatile market is a good market for us to trade. And I suggest you have a one-on-one session with the expert. Contact the support department regarding it. All right then, guys. Take care. See you. Until next time. Bye bye.